Today, we're going to talk about how to identify what makes your product stand out to buyers. There's an estimated 2.14 billion people buying products online. Now, if that seems like a lot, it's because it is. That's over 27% of the entire world's population. Now, the market is there, but so is the competition. So how can you make your products shine above the rest? I'm Manuela here with Plytix. If you read the title of today's video, then you know we're talking about product attributes. Product attributes are the pieces of information that define or describe the characteristics of a product, like color or price. But how do you know which attributes really matter to your customers? Today, I'm going to give you some tips on how to figure out what your buyers want to know about your products. When it comes to consumer goods, shoppers want products that meet their very specific needs. And they're finding and purchasing these goods by looking for very specific product attributes. Just last week, I was looking to buy a new couch. And like every good buyer out there, I did my research first. Now, what do you think I searched for when I was looking at the options? I'll give you a hint. It wasn't couch or sofa. There were a few things I knew I wanted my new sofa to have. Storage space and a pull-out bed. I have a small apartment, what can I say? So my first search went something like sofa bed with storage. Original, right? And you're not going to believe how many results there are for sofa bed with storage. Google returned about 203 million results. So what did I do? I clicked on maybe the first 3 links. I looked around, I read the product descriptions, made note of what was important, and searched again, this time with some new terms. Now, the more I searched, the more my search evolved. And in the end, I was only looking at products that had all of the product attributes I was looking for. Beige, L-shaped, pull-out bed, stain resistant. This story isn't unique to me. In fact, 56% of online shoppers put careful consideration into each purchase, searching for the best products to fit their needs. With so many similar products out there, the ones that do sell are the ones that have detailed information that answers the buyer's questions. So how can we figure out what these are? Tip number 1. Think like a customer and read the reviews. Whether your products are already on the market or you're just starting out, you should be monitoring reviews, both yours and your competitors. Reviews and buyer questions are the most valuable yet undervalued resource that sellers have. Consumers are already expecting, or at least hoping, that retailers are paying attention to their feedback. So do yourself a favor and take advantage of all of that free marketing research. Make a note of what customers have to say about how the product compares to their expectations. See how they're using the product. Keep a rough count of what product attributes come up the most often. Then take all of that feedback and update your product attributes accordingly. For example, if buyers are disappointed at the size of an item, make sure you're not only including the measurements, but you're also including an image of your product in comparison to something else. If your buyers are constantly surprised at the high quality material, then make sure you're highlighting that feature in your product attributes. Tip number 2, check out comparables. In addition to monitoring your reviews and your competitors' reviews, check out products that are similar to yours. Even check out products that aren't similar to yours, but that caught your attention. For example, if you sell bicycle parts, but a listing for a kayak really speaks to you, try to break down the reasons why it works so well and create a formula to make your product attributes stronger. It could be just what you need to differentiate yourself from your competitors. I know looking at a bunch of reviews or product listings can end up taking a lot of time. So here's a pro tip. Use a text counter, text analytics, or text mining tool, like the ones on the screen, to help with that. These tools can help you quickly pinpoint which are the most mentioned product attributes and help you rank the importance of each. This data is paramount in determining which of the product attributes should take center stage in your product descriptions. Tip number 3, implement social listening. Social listening is pretty much exactly what it sounds like. Monitoring your products, your brand, or your industry as a whole on social media. More than 50% of the entire global population is on social media, so you can bet that your customers are on there too. A lot of social media users use these mediums to share their feelings, to make recommendations, or to connect with brands if they have feedback or questions. And the best part of it all is that it's all pretty candid. There are both free and paid tools that you can connect to your social media profiles to track engagement and keywords so you're always in the know. A well-crafted social listening strategy can tell you what words people are using to talk about your product or other products in your industry and the sentiment of these conversations. Are you hearing a lot of confusion about the region of manufacturing or lots of happy remarks about the value? Use your product attributes to address these points. Tip number 4, monitor website activity. We've all heard the importance of tracking different analytics. Whether you're selling from your own domain or you're all about those marketplaces, there is so much information to be found. For example, what terms are buyers typing into your product search bar? Which attributes get selected the most often when filtering through products? Are you getting a low repeat visitor rate or a high bounce rate? Tools like the ones here can help you analyze this and can tell you what your customers are looking for and how they're looking for it. Figuring out which attributes are most important to your products is only the first step. You also need to manage these attributes and optimize them for each channel that you're selling on. Tools like Plytix PIM can help with that by providing a centralized place where teams can add and enrich information and distribute them to the different channels you're selling on. Which of these tips did you find the most useful? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and for more videos like this, don't forget to subscribe.